if your brother is not a Muslim and he does not live the way of this belief, I think that is Quran 19. I think it's Surah Tunisia that says that you should kill them
Surah
except
what?
they are ready.
Surah what?
So
Surah
Nicaea or
what?
something. Quran
Surah what?
923. Quran 923, Oga. Quran
Go and
923. Can you guys hear me?
be assured of
Quran
what you want to ask
923.
me.
Oh
I,
my God.
please, I'm not here
Wait
to argue,
now.
please.
Quran
I'm not in a beer
923.
parlor. Read
Quran
the verses.
929. No, Quran
Read the verse to
929.
me.
Oh
Read the
my
verse to
God. Can
me.
he mute? Hey, please let him mute and let me speak now. Usman, wait now. I'm not fighting you. Quran 929. You said something that really touched me. And that's why I want you to speak on this because I feel your brothers should hear this. So Quran 929 is saying that if your brother, if your family member turns from being a Muslim and joins another religion, they should tie that to your brother, or except he's ready to live where he is from. Even another Quran verse, I will look for that for you. I'm driving actually, so that's why I cannot say they should put me on the big screen. It says that people that have refused to actually accept Islam, they should pay a tax. I've forgotten the name of that tax, so they should pay a particular tax. Yes, but at the end of the day, this cannot be guaranteed unto them. So, and these are the things that this so-called Boko Haram are actually bringing as the ideology. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not fighting you, but I'm just bringing it out from your Quran. These are the ideology they are actually sticking with in fighting. Yes, and jihad. You should also explain jihad to me. What brought about jihad? What does jihad mean? Thank you, Usman. Thank you. Go ahead.
Let me begin by jihad. You see, to my own concept of Islam, jihad is being taking place for two reasons. For two reasons. The first reason for doing jihad is for self-defense. Like you are practicing your own religion, like any belief in traditionalist. I'm a Muslim and Amy is a Christianity. And when any belief look like attacking me for practicing my own religion. So the religion of Islam mandated me to protect myself against his attack. That is for self-defense. Then secondly, for rescue mission. And that is the only two missions that Prophet Muhammad fought war for. Number one, for self-defense. If people attack him, he defends himself. And if he notice some people are under occupation, for example, we are now in a car traveling with Iyalode, Mr. Davos, and Nasser. Iyalode is a Christian, is a traditionalist, Emi is a Christian, Ainazir is a Muslim. And I now saw Emi want to attack Iyalode because he is a traditionalist and is a Christian. So the religion of Islam mandated me to stop Emi from attacking Ade to protect her from his own attack, which is unjustified. This is my own understanding on the concept of jihad. But if anybody translate the Holy Quran to his own heart desire, to his own manipulative atrocities, to his own domination and conquering of other empires, that is his own. But to me, this is the way I understand Quran. And the verses you are talking about, let me tell you the story of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he was preaching of the people of Mecca to convert into Islam, and majority of them refused, then he was so worried. And there is a verse of Quran which revealed to him that La ikraha fil din, there is no compulsory in serving God. There is no compulsory in religion. In the philosophy and ideology of Prophet Muhammad, you cannot go and use a sword or a gun to bring somebody to convert into your religion. If you want to testify what I'm telling you, go and read a book called Mohammedanism. What they said about Prophet Muhammad, the statement of Western scholars and thinkers. Go and read this book. I think it will help you a lot. Mohammedanism, statement of Western scholars and thinkers, which most of these thinkers, they are not Muslim and they are not Christianity. They are not Christian, but they sit down, they read, they wrote a book about the lives of the Prophet Muhammad, which they call Mohammedanism. The philosophy, what they said about the Prophet Muhammad, a statement of Western scholars and thinkers. Please go and read that book. That is what I tell you. It is a lie. That is what I tell you. It is a lie. Most of I'm coming, please. I'm coming, please.
Please,
Most of the people
can somebody
today.
open that? Can somebody open that Quran verse? Quran 9:29.
The ISWAP, which is now in Nigeria and other West African states. These people categorize themselves as a Muslim. They say they are Islam and they want to Islamize Nigeria. They said Boko is haram. For example, let's just look at our case here in Nigeria, which is more of our, which we have within our proximal concept. Somebody came to Nigeria and called himself a Muslim and said he wants to Islamize Nigeria, and he said Boko is haram, and he started attacking mosques. He started attacking church. You said you want to Islamize Nigeria, you are killing people in your mosques. You said you want to Islamize Nigeria, you are killing people in a motor park. You said you want to Islamize Nigeria, you go to our road, kidnap our commuters. Are you telling me travel from one state to another is also haram? Are you telling me to go to school is also haram? Are you telling me to go to market to buy and sell is also haram? So we have to understand this thing called Christianity and this Wahhabianism system of Islam. It is a stooge of imperialism which is supported by the Western colonialists, and they cannot survive without the resources of Africa. They cannot survive with the resources of Africa. That is why they convince us, we Africans, to believe that we are poor and they are rich. And if you go to their land, you can find out all what they have been using there to claim to be heaven on earth. They were taking it from our land, which is Africa. Why are we not fighting them? Because they have made us to believe that fighting for your right or fighting for your survival, it is directly proportionate to disagree with the heaven, which they believe it is their own grandfather's property. They tell you Jesus will take you into the heaven, into his father. He's a European. Then the other people believe if you die, you go to paradise. When you go to paradise, you'll be rewarded. Then how are you going to be rewarded? Is this by unaliving innocent people? Is this by kidnapping them? Is this by raping them? Is this by taking them into hostage? These are the things we have to ask ourselves. If we want to understand this religion, we need to study very well to understand that there is difference between the Islam and the so-called Sunni Wahhabianism, which are perpetrating evil atrocities on earth. And we have to understand there is difference between Christianity and Western imperialism. Thank you so much.
A question for him.